Hey there, it's Brian from LOL Concepts. I'm going to talk to you today about Church 2.0. This is a software platform that we developed for churches to kind of go to the 21st century here. We're going to add some things that the churches are really lacking here, and we're going to deliver that to you in something that's easy to use and affordable. So let's just take a few minutes to go through this demo. Now, I've already logged into this as an administrator. As you can see here, the demo site is ctpo.demo.lolconcepts.com, and this is an option. Another option for your church is you can have this linked to your domain directly. So it can just be yourchurch.com or ctpo.yourchurch.com. Okay. So that out of the way, you can see that I'm logged in, and when somebody's logged in as an administrator, and you can have more than one administrator, you have some options that the normal user doesn't have. Here is the dashboard, and what you've got here is some predefined amounts that you can give online. Below that you have upcoming events that are coming, and everybody can see these, and everybody can see these. As an administrator, you have access to a couple other things, which are prayer requests. You have one prayer request that you haven't looked at, and today's total offerings. This is useful for counting after service when you're doing that back office stuff with the offerings. You have what's in your plate, and also this will tell you how much was given online. So up here we have a navigation bar, we have the home and administration. I'm going to just take you quickly through these. First thing is we can see our parishioners, and from here we see some common information for them. We can see if they're an administrator, and we can print a name tag, and when we do that we click on the name and we can print this page, and then we can cut this out and put this in a name tag folder, so that we can have name tags for everybody. Another thing you can do is you can make anybody an administrator if you want to. That gives them the ability to have access to those administrator functions. Back in administration, we can create new events like we saw on the home page. It's as simple as putting in the description of the event. Say we're going to have a Bible study on Noah. And if there's a cost, well, it's free. And when is that going to happen? Let's say that thing's going to be April 18th at 11 in the morning. We might want to say that it's at the church. And then once we've got that in there, we can create that event, and we can go back. You can see our events here. If we need to change something, we can just click the edit button. If we no longer want to have that there, or it's canceled, we can click that button at the end to remove it. Go back to our home screen, we can see that we have that new event coming up. Let's take a look at the prayer requests. If we click that, we can see any prayer requests. We see that we have the person and the reason, whether they're requesting a callback or a visit, their email address and telephone number. If we are done with this, we can click this button here and we can get rid of that. Back in administration, we can edit our church information. We can put in our telephone number. If we've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, we can add those there. Back in administration, we can print an offering card. This is great to be able to print out on your printer and maybe laminate it and put it in your pew. And what this will give is your parishioners an ability to just take this, it's called a QR code, and they can give by just opening up their smartphone, this camera application, and just pointing it at the symbol, and it will take them right to the site where they can make an online donation. Another very similar thing is printing a sign-up card, And when you can print this paper and leave it at the back of your sanctuary, which tells a little bit about what the system will do and how they'll be able to get notifications by signing up, and also another QR code that they can just aim their smartphone camera at and then go right to the sign up page. Back to administration, we have also the notification center. And inside the notification center, we can send mass text messages to all of our parishioners that have signed up, provided a mobile telephone number and a carrier, and have checked off that it's okay to receive text messages. In this case, it's very simple to create a message. All we do is create the new message button, and in the body we type out what our message is going to be, which in this case will be don't forget that the SPRC is meeting tomorrow. Right. And then create the message, and just like that, it is delivered. If we go back, we can see our messages, and we can see a list of how many people that actually reached. Finally, let's go over when we go home. We have the ability to give in any of these denominations from our menu here, or any of these green buttons. Let's say we want to donate. Brought to the donation page. And click the button. Somebody will put in their email address. This will show up on your report. Put in their credit card number. I will put in a test number. And click pay. And that's as easy as it is. And as you saw, this offering total for the day went up because there was just another donation. And prayer requests. We can click prayer request, and we can put in who this is for. And if they want a callback or a visit, their email address. And telephone number. The email address is required, but the telephone number is not. Create the request. As we see, we have 2 prayer requests here. And this person wanted a callback and a visit, and this person did not. Once you're done with that, again, you could click that check box there to get rid of it and say that you've completed that. And finally, once you've signed up, you can edit your information by clicking the edit button in case any of this happens. And if anybody wanted to, well, actually, let me go to here. If that person happens to have a role, they can put it there. Also, if they have skills that the church could use, put it here. Say IT support and cybersecurity. There you go. And then here's where they put in their telephone number, and they could choose their carrier. If you find that a carrier is missing, and somebody says, I have, this carrier and it's not there, you can let us know by calling us at 401-237-0101 or emailing info@lolconcepts.com. This checkbox here for SMS OK is what allows the system to include them on notifications. And then finally, to save all this information, they would put in their current password. And And that's it. Thank you for hanging out, and look for any additional videos being posted on our Facebook page. It is facebook.com/LOLconceptsRI, or send us an email at info@lolconcepts.com. Have a great one.